Hi everyone, a very warm welcome once again from Edu-Astro, and today we are back in the numerology series with the life path number 7. We have Renu with us once again. Thank you for joining, Renu. And we are going to discuss a lot of things about life path number 7, as we discussed in the previous episodes about life path number 9 and 8. So we will give you a sort of small glimpse, a small recap about what we did in the previous episodes, and now over to Renu.
Thank you, Kabir. So in the previous videos, we have covered about life path number 9. Number 9, they are humanitarian, generous, humble people. After that, it was life path number 8, which talks about that people with life path number 8 are ambitious, confident, they're resilient, they're determined. So today we are going to talk about life path number 7. So 7 is considered the luckiest number and strongest number in numerology. And I would say that if we look at around us, it is like days of the week or the number of continents we talk about, the colors of the rainbow or the 7 chakras that we know. So this number 7 plays a significant role in our culture. And it is considered to be the auspicious number in our culture if we look at it. So, life path number 7, if you look at it, it is a highly spiritual and intuitive number. And it is associated with mysticism, spirituality, occult science. So, in numerology, if somebody with life path number 7, the life lesson that the person has to learn or the mission of that person is the search of the ultimate truth. That is their entire mission of this lifespan, that they have to search for the ultimate truth. They have an affectionate and peaceful soul and are here on earth for themselves. So, if I say in one word, they are researchers, they are investigators, and they have deep interest in real and profound knowledge. They are spiritually established, they are born with that. They believe that nothing is really what it appears to be on the surface. They are like researchers. So every time they have a nature, they have a real nature to research and get into the core to understand what is the real nature of things is. They are intellectuals who have unconventional view of the world. They don't think like others. They have a different perspective, a perspective of life. They have a different perspective of things that is around them. They often ask basic philosophical questions throughout their lives. Till the time they don't understand what is the mission of their life, they will keep asking the repeated questions like, who am I? Where am I going? What is my life mission and purpose?
Very true. Very true. Yes. And very interesting, Renu, because life path number 7, this number 7 is represented by the Graha or the planet Ketu. Ketu is the south node of Moon, and that is astronomically where the orbits of Moon and Earth coincide or intersect in the southern part of the Moon. That is what is Ketu. Now, Ketu is such a great planet. It takes you to wherever you have not even fathomed. It can take you up because it is meant to uplift. And as you mentioned that, these people are going to keep on asking questions. Like, who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? This is the introspection which Ketu is responsible for. And thus these people of 7 number people, these guys will keep on searching till they find their answer. And you will see these people, they change jobs too often.
Right.
Because they will not be satisfied. They are not getting their answer. What am I doing?
Right.
That goes on in the back of their mind. Too much of traveling. They will go here and there. They can't sit at a place because they have to search. What am I doing? Right. But the travels are also very successful.
Right.
Staying away from the native places. Number 7s, you will see most of them, they will stay away from their native places because they cannot find what they are meant for in their native place. They have to go somewhere else and search. They have to gather that experience. right? But they are very logical people. And they will go to the depth of the thing in such a manner you cannot, matlab, wherever your thought ends, their thoughts will
Right.
start.
That's thinking about it.
They will
have a
start
cross.
from there.
Yeah.
They will do things in such an unconventional manner that you cannot even think about. This is one of the reasons these guys don't get very well along with their bosses.
Right.
Because their methods are so unconventional, people generally, and not only bosses, family members, anywhere, right? In social circles, because their thought process is very different. Because Ketu represents moksha, liberation, separation from all your worldly pressures, looking at things in a very, very different way. That is what Ketu is. And thus you will see all these qualities in the number 7 people.
And there is a myth around also for Ketu.
Yeah, there is a total myth. The myth is that Ketu is a very bad planet and it will destroy your life.
Right.
Yes, it will. If you don't understand the message or the work what Ketu wants you to do, it will ensure that you are taken away from all the things which are hindering your progress. That is how Ketu becomes malefic. But that is actually not what Ketu wants you to do. It wants you to elevate yourself to a different level altogether. But at the same time, Ketu is very violent and it's a warrior. So you will find extreme rage and anger also in these people if you don't understand them properly when they are choked. And also at the same time, they will never back away from a fight when the time comes. The 7 number, right?
Agreed. And as you said, these people are very humble at the same time, and they have a very deep thinking about whatever they are working on because they deep dive into the things.
Yes.
And more important,
Concentration.
Right.
Boundaryless thinking, out of the box thinking, letting go of things. You will see these people. Say for example, they have gone changed jobs. They will not have too much attachment or any memories, very fond memories or anything from the previous jobs or organizations. They will not have it because their job is done. They are searching for themselves.
Right, because they are not getting the answer. They are not they are never satisfied actually. They keep on researching throughout. They will research, they will investigate till the time, and that satisfaction level is very difficult with number 7. They are never satisfied.
They're never satisfied. And these are the qualities when your number 7 is good. It is not the personality or the surroundings or do not affect you badly. But if you are affected badly, then these same people will have unpredictable behavior, extreme natures, the bipolar natures, they will have it. Hypnotisms, being unreasonable, resistant to change, extremely violent, they will become like that.
Trust, faith, that is the problem. It becomes difficult for them.
And for these guys, the only thing which can take them across their entire journey is only one. That is trust.
Yes.
If they learn how to trust, what to trust, whom to trust, and most importantly, trust themselves inside by going deep inside, these guys go to great heights.
Absolutely.
What could be the other traits, Rim? Life partner.
Yeah, they're not at all materialistic. Okay, so they are not bothered about material life. They are not bothered about social status that they have to put their pictures up on Facebook or Instagram. They are away from that. They have a deep sense to seek the truth or knowledge. Even if they are in a party or somewhere, you will find them, sitting somewhere in the corner and they are looking at everyone, observing everyone. So they are kind of loners, or they keep themselves aloof from this social life, So they see money primarily as a means and not the goal of their life journey.
Correct.
So they don't believe in accumulation of lot of money or something like that. They are more into understanding the life journey. If something really interests them, it is a beauty itself and not just physical beauty. They are not attracted by it. People with life path number 7 usually do not tend to compete in any area of their lives. They don't like themselves to be compared to others.
Yeah. No
So,
comparison. It is
no comparison.
because they just want to ensure that they reach where they want to
Right.
by finding themselves. Right. The rest, everything does not matter to these people.
They are very sober. They are attractive personalities at the
Yeah.
same time, right? People are attracted towards them because the kind of intellect that they hold,
Yes.
that the way they talk, that is what is, they get, people are attracted towards them. If you look at our famous personalities there, if you look at Shah Rukh Khan, if you look at Sushmita Sen, because they are good actors. They are in this field, but at the same time, they are in the materialistic world, but at the same time, they know how to be aloof and be alone with their own ideas and thoughts. So they are deep thinkers. So many people, like if you look at Sir Isaac Newton or Madame Marie Curie, they are researchers, they are scientists, right? So they are into this field.
Say, for example, some sports person could also be like that, like Ronaldo, right?
Absolutely, right.
And if you look at Ronaldo, what does he do? He just plays his game. He does his training, he plays his game. That's it. Nothing else. That's what he has been doing his entire life.
Right. So if you
Charlie,
look at,
Charlie
yeah,
Chaplin,
he's Charlie Chaplin, same way. He
same way.
makes everyone happy. Means he always had, these people have a aura, or I would
Or,
say,
or they have their own way of doing things, very different from the actual world or their peers or anybody. Their ways have been
right.
extremely different. And see what all these guys, the names which we have taken, what have they done in their life? Something which you can never even think of.
Remarkable. Yeah.
So that is number 7. Can you give us an example where we calculate number 7 from the date of birth?
Sure. The way we have taken last time, this time also we'll take a very simple number so that it is easy for everyone to relate to. So we will take a number that is 3rd February, 1991. 3rd February 1991. So 3 plus 2 plus 1991. We will add up to it. It will come as 20.
Right.
20, we need to reduce it further to a single digit. That is 3 plus 2 plus 2. It makes it 7.
Thus you get a number. This is how you can calculate.
Right.
And simplistically. Right.
It's a simple number.
So if we were to say segregate, the strengths or the developmental areas and what type of careers could the number 7 people have, right? What all can we enumerate at this point of time?
So, as we have already covered most of their traits, right? They are intellectual, they are analytical, they are intuitive, they are reserved, which is a strength as well as weakness. So, strength in a way, if you look at the names that I have taken, that comes as a strength. Reserved is basically weakness when it is considered when they don't open up quickly with others.
Yeah.
Right? They take their own time. Natural inclination towards spiritual subjects because they are born with that number. They automatically will follow the path. They just have to look around and see what is the path. They are perfectionist and expect the same from the others who are around. So at times, this
it's
is
very difficult to work with these guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that is what it's a strength and a weakness at the same time. They rely on experience and intuitions. They don't take advices from anyone. Whatever is their experience and intuitions, they go by that. They don't have a lot of friends, but once they make friends, they make sure they're committed with them. They're compassionate about it. They don't, whatever, it doesn't matter to them who they are, where they come from. It is just that if they have a trust or faith that we said, it is difficult for them to have, whether it is with the partner, with the relationships, any of the relationships. So that is a strength and as well as a weakness, I would say. It becomes difficult for a partner. Actually, a partner need to be very understanding, need to be somebody who understands their deep thought, what they do and what not, why they take a path of solitude at times wherein others are not able to understand them.
True.
So number 7, as I said, is usually reserved. They don't open up quickly with others. Their love of solitude can make it difficult for them to form close relationships. So it is important that they understand that they have to balance between maintaining their solitude while not becoming completely isolated. So they have the tendency to leave everything behind, whether it is business, whether family members, or anything. When it comes to that path, they love their independence, they love their solitude, and lack of faith, trust, selfishness. Because when you leave everything behind without thinking what would be the impact of it, they are too much into themselves. So that is the negative part, I would say.
Makes sense, makes sense. And their imagination is always extremely vivid and at a different level.
Right, right.
And we have already discussed some fantastic personalities, right? So if we are to sum up, what type of career paths are good for the life path number 7s? What would that be?
So, as I said, they're very intuitive, they're analytical, and they are deep thinkers, vivid imagination. So, something that most of them will follow, or they should follow the path of something like fortune teller or a numerologist or a tarot reader. They're good historians, researchers, actors, philosophers, psychiatrists, investigators. So, philosophers, yeah, they get into this field and they are very successful.
Very successful. Because, this investigator thing got this in my mind. There's a series on Netflix, Amazon Prime, called The Mentalist. Simon Baker is the hero, Patrick Jane. Right? When you see that guy, you will see this number 7 type of a personality out there.
Absolutely.
Total Ketu personality. In his own world, does things in a total different manner, not bothered about anybody else, chilling out in his own way, but doing things which others can't do. Correct. And what could be the compatible numbers for this number 7?
So for number 7, solitude is very important for them to incubate their ideas. They can become irritated when someone tries to interrupt in their deep thoughts.
Yeah.
So it takes someone special to understand and honor this space and privacy. It is very important. So the life path number 7 is most compatible with life path number 9 and the master number 33.
This master number we are going to cover anyways later, but 9 we have already covered. So 9 and 33 are the two numbers whom these guys are the most compatible or comfortable.
Comfortable with, right.
Good. And now obviously this is a Ketu ruled number, right? So the remedies also would be from a Ketu standpoint or the DT of Ketu standpoint, right? So what would be the remedies out there if people who have a life path number 7, they are feeling not very great about themselves, or their situations are not really going as per they want to? What could be the general remedies which these people can go through?
So, general remedies, as you said, Ketu, for Ketu mantra would be very good for them if they chant that, or they offer their prayer to Ganesh. So,
Ganesh is obviously the Lord of Ketu, right? So, which makes total sense. Prayers to Ganesh Ji, the Ketu mantra, the Beej mantra of Ketu. Any specific stone which these guys can? Because if I remember correctly, the cat's eye or something is a good stone which resonates with this particular energy, right? So number 7 people, for them a cat's eye would be good enough.
Cat's eye would be certainly good for them. chanting of Ketu mantra, and if people are really interested into crystals and stones, I would suggest them cat's eye.
Yes.
It is nice for them. At least it lowers the negative part of Ketu.
But again, my caution with my experience that whenever you are going into stones, please just don't go and buy any stone and wear it.
Right.
Please
Absolutely.
take professional help. It is very important. It's a medicine, so the quantity, the time, all these things are important when you are using a stone. So it's
Right. We
obviously
are
very
talking,
important for
right
from
now we're talking
a
about life path number 7, but there are lot many other numbers which impact.
impact.
Yeah, so it is important that we understand the entire thing. Right now, what we are giving a message is what life path numbers, mission, or goal is, somewhere that they have to work
Exactly.
on themselves. People can relate to it, but not everyone will have the same thing, right?
Same thing, yeah. The combinations need to be looked into before the final remedy if a person wants to.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Great. This has been great today, life path number 7. And so we are going to come out next week with life path number 6. And it was a great session as usual. Thank you very much. And for all the viewers and listeners, you have our email address, contact at edu-astro.com, website www.edu-astro.com. Please drop in a note, look, please check out our website, YouTube channel, like the video, share the video, and hit the bell icon for the notification, right? Very important. And we'll be back again next week with another numerology fact about life path number 6. Great. Thank you, Renu. Have a great day, and thank you all viewers and listeners. See you next week. Bye-bye.